2022, we're ready for you. So I'm sure a lot of people can agree and some people might disagree, but the new year brings motivation. It brings a lot of positivity for me. Like, I'm always excited for the new year because it's a fresh start and basically a reset. So if you are not feeling that way, then this is the video for you. We are going to reset. We are going to get ready for a fantastic 2022 year. So let's do it. So some of the ways that I like to reset for the new year are, I think, pretty basic, and it shouldn't be intimidating for people. I think a lot of people might feel like, I don't have time for that, or, you know, that's unnecessary, it's not gonna change anything, but you'd be surprised at how doing little things can affect your mood and really help you manifest the life that you wanna live here. And mind you, this does not have to be done prior to January 1st, and then if you don't do it, you're like, oh, well, too late. Not gonna do it. This can be done at any time in the year. Honestly, I feel it's up to the individual person. I know for me, I'm like, I gotta get everything done right before the first, but we shouldn't have to feel that pressure. We should feel like, okay, yes, it's into the first week or the second week or the first month of the new year, but I can still reset and get myself prepared. So first way that I like to reset is to do a recap and look back at the past year. So some people don't like to look back at the past. They want to sweep it under the rug and just say, you know, wipe my hands away with it, look forward. But I think it's important to reflect and look back at the past year and see, you know, what hardships did you have? What wins did you have? And if you're like me and you do goal set, or, you know, you plan out resolutions at the beginning of the year, how did you track to them? Like, did you complete anything? For me personally, I did not accomplish a lot of the goals that I set for myself. I did have a great 2021 year because I like to find wins in the small things, but I realized when looking back at the goals I set last year, I did not meet majority of them. And that's okay, because I know that these are maybe goals that are long-term for me, and although I might not achieve them in the next year, I still want to put it as a goal instead of just completely wiping it from my mind. And I think also just looking back at the good moments is really refreshing, because having a crazy year like 2020 was, and even like 2021, like, you might have went through a lot of down times, but try to reflect and look at what were those moments where you were smiling, where you were happy, where you felt loved, where you were traveling. Think of those times and carry them into the new year. Like, get positive. Another way that I like to reset is to get my home in order. And I think a lot of people feel this way too. I don't know if you're superstitious like this, but like my family, we don't like to do laundry on the first day of the new year or do like any crazy cleaning because of all those superstitions of like you're washing people out of your family, crazy stuff. But prior to the new year, I do like to clean my house, deep clean, do some organizing, try to purge where I can, just so that I'm starting on like a fresh slate. But if you can't do that before the first day of the new year, that's fine too. But I think it's good to help with your overall like reset attitude, is to make sure that your environment is clean, is fresh, as much as you can get it, and also organized. So Amazon is going to be your best friend. Also, I like to pick up trends that I see on TikTok that people do for like home organization, because I think it like creates an excitement. It makes it less like of a task and it feels more fun, so that you can get ready for the new year and you can be organized, have a clean home, especially if you go out for the new year or if you're away from home. You want to come back to a clean and nice space for the new year so that you can continue to stay motivated. I think your environment plays a huge role in your attitude and how you just approach your everyday life. And then I think one of the most like common ideas that people have when resetting for the new year is just for planning and goal setting. Like, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the new year. I love to plan. As you guys know, I have my budget planner and I keep up with that every month, but I also love to set goals for myself, because it's kind of like a project that you're working toward. Although, like I said, I didn't meet a lot of my goals last year, I still like setting them. Like, it's still nice to have a goal. So I love doing that. So first, on the planning side, what I've already done is set up my monthly budget planner, which I've talked about before on my channel. So you guys make sure to check it out on my Etsy shop. Shameless plugs coming at you guys in the next few minutes. But check out my monthly budget planner. I'm not just saying it because it's mine. I think that it's super helpful. I've sold over like 200 of them on my Etsy shop, and I've gotten great reviews so far. People say it's easy to use. All you have to do is have a Google account set up so that you can use the Google Sheet, and basically just get ready to start budgeting and get your finances straight for 2022. If you have I just felt like that was very aggressive. I'm sorry that I gave you a little look up and down, but I'm passionate because I feel like if you have financial goals for yourself, you have to budget, or you at least have to plan for how your money is panning out. Whether it's, okay, based off of how I budgeted, I need to have more income, or I need to cut down my expenses. It's good to have that written down for you to see it. And what better way than to do that digitally with my monthly budget planner. So shameless plug, I've already gotten mine set up for January and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. It's going to be great. And then next, for setting goals, me personally, I do like to write down everything, not just in my phone notes, but also write it down physically with pen and paper or a journal, because that, I think, manifests things a little bit differently. Like, have you ever heard, if you're taking notes and you write notes versus type notes, it sticks better when you write them on paper. So that's kind of how I feel with writing down my goals, or just journaling period, is like, I think it instills it in my brain to wire it and say, this is kind of where we're headed. You know what I mean? Like, it's ingrained a little bit differently. This year, I will be using this Goal Getter book for my goals. So again, another shameless plug. This is actually from my sister. She has an Amazon shop, and basically she has like over 50 something like Amazon books for like children's books and things like that, but she also has some adult things, and this is one of them. Like, look at the quality, is so thick, and I'll talk about all the pages, but get yourself a journal. I'll link this one in the description box too. They're super affordable, and with Amazon, things come super fast. But get yourself a journal so that you can manifest things for yourself this year, and you can ingrain it in your mind by writing it down on paper. So the reason why I love this one, first off, I mean, come on, it's super cute. Like, look at this design. This is my aesthetic. And it's also really thick, so you can use it the entire year. The quality is just very nice. So I'm super proud of my sister. Please make sure to check out her Amazon store. But to talk a little bit about it, basically when you open it up, it has "This book belongs to," take ownership in case somebody tries to steal your goals, you know what I mean? But then you can write your goal setting goals right here. So basically this is where you can goal set. It also has a little calendar so you can cross things off. And the main thing I love about this section is because it provides enough space for you to write what goals that you want, but it's not too massive where you feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't write enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's the perfect amount of space for you to be realistic with your goals, but also still reach for the stars. So love that. And then basically for each week of the year, and you can use this daily, you'll put your like habit tracker. So what are some activities and things that you do throughout the week, Sunday through Saturday, and then your daily check-in. And you can just journal and write this down every day. So basically it's kind of affirmations, and that's what I love. I love using I am statements and just affirming things that you want for yourself. But basically you'll put the date, you'll say today I will be, today I will attract, today I will feel, today I am thankful for. So little things like that, I think, just to keep your mood positive. You can write in here every single day, and then at the end it basically just says you did it, you're amazing. And it's, you know, a nice thing to keep. I think if you date this as 2022, you can look back at it at the end of the year and mark off what you've accomplished and, you know, purchase yourself a new one for the next year. So without getting too like deep into it, because for the new year, I am making a goal for myself to make sure that I'm being consistent with YouTube. And I say this all the time, but I really want to, so I'll be posting more. And if I need to do further iterations off of these type of videos, then I will. But that's kind of like the basis level of, you know, very easy, simple things that you can do to reset for the new year and really change your attitude going into 2022 and just, you know, years beyond. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not already, turn on your post notifications to be updated every time I upload. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Happy New Year, and let's tackle this.